I only speak so highly of Greenville because it's my home. And to quote the ever-famous Judy Garland, there's no place like home. During my reign as Miss North Carolina, I have seen the lighter and the happier side of the gay community, but I've also seen a lot of discouragement, disappointment, and discrimination. So I encourage each and every one of you to stand up for yourselves as individuals and also stand up for our gay community and help those that are less fortunate than ourselves and who are already experiencing troubled waters.
I moved to Greenville in 1999, and I went to the Paddock Club for fun one Saturday night, and was just amazed by the club.
The Paddock Club started as a country western nightclub, and then owner Bill Brock decided in 1973 that there was no place east of Raleigh for gay and lesbians and bisexual transgender people to gather without fear. And so he decided to change his club into a gay bar.
At that time in the 90s, you really people weren't coming out. And so it was a really safe place to be. And you could just relax and have fun. And there was such a sense of community. You know, actually the Paddock Club was the first time I ever saw a drag show. And experienced all of the beautiful, fun, light type of entertainment and interaction. And it's truly just a beautiful thing.
When I first came to the Paddock in 1981, the queens that I saw performing they just captivated me. And as a child, I used to play in my grandmother's high heels. So then I heard that if you can master high heels, the rest of it we can fix. So I thought, I can do high heels, so I need to try this. But I didn't have to ask anybody. You just have to put it out there, and if they like you, they'll call you back. And if they don't like you, they'll let you know it. And blessed be, they liked me.
The bar was not much from the outside, but once you got on the inside and when the lights were off, all you could really see was the mirror ball light and the different colored pin spots flashing. And then once the show started, these were not just, I think when a lot of people think about drag, they just think of it as an amateurish way. That's not really what was going on here in Greenville at all. These people were serious. And when it came to the pageants, even there were productions. We had people that would rehearse for months, production numbers on stage to open the pageants, production numbers as part of the categories in the pageants. It was just incredible.
Imagine there's no heaven.
It's almost like going from The Wizard of Oz, where she's all black and white, and then she opens the door, and you cross the threshold at the Paddock Club, and it's Technicolor. They're all different kinds of people, smiling and liking each other, and no hate. Everybody got along, everybody listened, everybody danced, everybody was smiling and having a large time. And when I left there and went back to the black and white world, there was all this bitterness and contention between groups. This is not what we were taught in church, at home. This is just so I couldn't wait to come back over here and get back into the love. And I mean, literally, you crossed over that threshold, and it's just like when they opened the door.
When you are stealing that extra wow, there's no people like show people. They smile.
I represent my family. And even though some people would say I don't represent them well because of this, my brother has never shied away from me. When I told him that I had AIDS, are we still going to the beach? I was living on Summit Street here in Greenville, and I woke up and not only were my clothes wet, the bed was wet through to the springs.
In 1990, I moved to Durham to die. But while I was there, I met some extraordinary people from every walk of life, every race, creed, color, religious background. People would die, and then people would not talk about it. First off, the deaths would be a shock, and then you just shh, buzzkill, don't talk about it, don't talk about it.
It was so empowering to not have to hide. Just like a weight lifted off your shoulder. And then the love that came pouring in that is where the Paddock once again saved me.
But at the Paddock Club, it was a family. I mean, it was not just a bar. It was not just a club. Yes, we were there on the weekend nights drinking and carrying on. But there would also be picnics in the afternoon. They would have a big Christmas party with basically a feast laid out. And the only charge to get in was to bring an unwrapped toy, and those toys are donated to Pitt County Social Services.
Now it's like, how do we get to being curious and, like, I didn't know that, or I don't really understand it, but explain it to me. Everything with the gay club, with the Paddock, was celebrating. And, I think we really need that.
You never know who you touch, especially when you're out there and you can't, like I said, when the bright lights and you can't see who's out there in the dark. There's somebody you're helping, and you don't know it. But that's the best part, because I don't need any thanks. I don't need any gratitude. The fact that you are living your best life is all I need.